Brad Williams, XL Prime, data validation, exclude specific text, otherwise trigger the alarm. What I mean the alarm is trigger the validation. Here's the output. Do not allow this. Where? In this particular cell or in this particular cell. Don't, if you try to include silver, orange, gray, white, or black, it's going to trigger the data validation. How do we do this? Keep in mind, we're looking at this string. The first thing we have to do is we either have to search for something or we have to find something. We can use search. We can also use find. But here, we're going to use search. It locates, and this is critical. And I stumble across this all the time. And I forget that search is actually just looking for a position. It's a number. If you forget that and you are scratching your head going, why is number in front of search? Well, it's because search is just throwing out a number. It's not case sensitive. That's why you want to use search. Find is case sensitive. It can run into all kinds of problems if you're trying to do something like data validation. Is number, test if a cell's a number. Okay, it's just testing search. And if it picks up a number, it's gonna show that number. And then SUMPRODUCT is just going to add the numbers. So the goal here is we want zeros when we incorporate this SUMPRODUCT into data validation. This is a formula. All we're doing is using a name range. It makes it so much easier. What are we using as the name range? We're stating not allowed 572 D5 to D9. Put anything you want in here. We're putting that within the search. Search, not allowed in V5. To make this valid, we want to make sure this whole thing equals 0. And if not, it will trigger. If his number picks up 1, then it's going to trigger the alert. Over here, you can read it. I just translated the write-up over here. Let's just look at this thing. In order to play around with this internally, as I just stated, this is inside the data validation. Take a look here. Let's go here. Find text. F9. Our text is exactly what we said it would be. It's this not allowed. Where? B5. What's B5? The string here. What is search doing? It's just looking through here. It's trying to find a position. We go to his number. I deactivated this cell. We want to look here at value, F9, and there we go. We got value. Well, we're not picking up anything. What does his number do? It just kicked this information out. And remember what we're doing here. Remember the unary or the N. You remember we could put that N in here, but don't. SUMPRODUCT is going to just take that value. And once again, anytime I hit this, because I didn't hit enter, now it'll work. Look at here and we'll just look at the array and we get 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. It has to be that way. Otherwise, there's no way I can put silver in here because it'll kick in the error. That's the flow. If you have any questions regarding that, strip this thing apart. Grab this thing and then just see what search does. And then see is number in search, what it does. And then SUMPRODUCT. And then in terms of data validation, data validation, data. What happened here? If you're not in this range, you're not going to get any output. So now you're going, well, you're wrong again, Brad. I meant over here. Cancel. Over here, data validation, because this is what we're trying to validate. We're not trying to validate anything here. That's the triggers. So data validation, settings, custom, insert this, ignore blank, etc., etc. That's it. Brad Williams, XL Prime. Thanks for watching.